Hi guys, it's Ellis Fishing here. Today I'm at the Middy Open day and there's going to be a match later between all the Middy family.
Is this the whip one that he was?
Yeah, this is the Architect K800 8-metre whip. Comes with flick tip for the likes of the silvers on the river. Anywhere that there's littler fish, but then also an elasticated kit. When you're plenty like you are today, and there's then bonus fish in there, you can obviously handle them as well.
Yeah. They're quick here, aren't they? You've got to be quick, haven't you?
Yeah. You can soon build a weight up as well with whip.
Yeah.
Now it's on cat.
Well, music has to be a phone back at the big the other side, and it's still big as this side of the house, and it's resting for the
Yeah. Going on pellet now?
Have you caught anything yet?
I've had an F1, a little car, a couple of little skimmers, an eyed, so I'm just going to go and pellet and see if that gets me a better, like a bigger fish. But like I was saying, the chaps before were saying, oh, why didn't you put a pellet on? Because at the minute I was catching like little eyed and roach and stuff, but you kind of fish, and I was catching the fish, the carp and the F1s I was catching as well were quite small anyway, so I thought, well, if that's in my peg, I might as well catch them on maggots. But I'm going to try and see if I can catch a better stamp on a pellet, but I don't really like doing it because then you kind of like restricting yourself and just catching them bigger fish, which is okay. I want to catch everything on a peg. So. And I've changed my shotting pattern as well.
Yeah.
It was all like strung out.
Yeah.
But like now I put it a bit closer together so it'll fall in. It'll fall faster.
Yeah, not as natural like the
maggots. Yeah, and it can maybe get through them littler fish a bit better.
A bit quicker, yeah. And you dip that just to keep the...
Yeah, to keep them in, to make it easier when you're shipping out. But also, when you're cupping it in as well, I want the bait, because it's quite deep where we're fishing, I want the bait to go straight down. And like if we'd not done that, it's quite light, so when you feed it, it sort of like falls quite slow.
Yeah.
We could over soak them, but like, if it's safe, just dipping it. And then I've been feeding, literally with my pot in the water, so it doesn't make any noise. Because when, I don't know whether you saw earlier, the chap had a go and he was feeding, like sprinkling it in, but it was getting loads and loads of like liners. Where I'm still getting like the odd liner, but it's not as bad because like now I'm just getting like a little dink instead of like my float's not going like that all the time now.
Yeah.
Because I'm not making a load of noise, my bait's just going straight down. Breeze is making it a little bit. like.
Was that a bite then, was it? Or?
No,
Nice dodgy shot him.
my dodgy shot in, yeah.
Aye. And then put your BB on there, mate.
I just put extra shot on it so it
Put a
goes
BB
under.
on.
So I just pretend it's a bite sometimes, you know, just so.
Just to keep yourself
Yeah,
going?
just keep yourself interested.
Keeps him away
Yeah, yeah,
a little bit. Love using them BBs, don't you?
yeah.
Swim.
Yeah. Sometimes it's good to get the ducks in there because they sit underneath them, don't they? There's a venue near me, and if you fed the swan, you could feed the swans on the bank, and the swan will still be under the water now, and the carpets you put in the swan, you'd fish at the back of the swan's tail. They used to feed 6 tins of cord just for the swan.
My name's Callum Brady.
And how long have you fished for Middy?
But
Just over the
And he's got it.
oh,
You lost it?
well, that's what you call
Yeah.
curse of the cameraman. Yeah, I've been with Middy about a year and a half now.
And what's your biggest match weight?
That is 190 pounds well.
And where was that from?
That was from Lake Woodlands, Sumner's Pond. So that was a fair few years ago now. I've been trying to break the PB since then, but not had much luck doing that, unfortunately. So take 2 on that one. 9 times out of 10 I will always cook up. If I've got something to chuck to, I'll always cook up. Mainly because I don't trust my casting, so.
Yeah. How long have you been fishing for?
I've been fishing for, I'll probably say 15, 17 years. It was actually my gran that got me into fishing, so.
And has it always been match fishing you've been into, or?
Yeah, I pretty much went straight into fishing junior matches for my local club. Then progressed onto the senior circuit. Then sort of moved away from that. Went to try to fish like a couple of open matches, and then in the last couple of years joined Farnham Match Group, which is a group local to me. And it's quite nice because both my brother-in-law and my father-in-law both fish for them as well. So
Great stuff.
kept it in the family. So
Keeps it in the family.
yeah,
Are you fishing a match today as well?
of course.
What bait are you using today?
Using a mixture of 2mm fishery pellets and my favourite Aquastim Green Supreme ground bait. That is absolutely perfect. Binds together lovely. Breaks down absolutely perfect. It's a mix I've been on for probably since I started with Middy, and I don't use nothing else.
And you soak them pellets first, do you?
Yep, soak them for. So the golden rule is you soak your pellets for 1 minute per millimetre of length of pellet. So 2mm pellets, soak them for 2 minutes. Drain all the water off, stick them in a bucket, leave them for 10-15 minutes, quick swish round, job done.
Great results all the time then.
Great results guaranteed.
Hi guys, today I'm at the Middy fishing day.
I didn't think this thing.
Cheers.
When we can't go in the market, we fish in there, so then to move over.
That's splendid. Oh, it's nice.
There we go. Blue one. Perfect.
Fished in ages.
Running car park, so if you want to go to that, it's not my van either, so not going to make all the silly ones.
Your car, it's got the dash cam on. Crack it, yeah.
Come on.
You show me how it's done.
I'd throw the bomb through. Because they're quite a really...
It's easier for the bends
It's
as well.
easy, yeah.
That little bit shorter as well.
Yeah.
9 foot. I know, they handle carp quite well.
That's all I use on these main foot.
Yeah, I rate the bomb through. See that crisp packet? Yeah. Go on. Ooh.
Anything yet, Ella?
No.
What bait are you using?
Nice and gentle. Don't have to go too mad. That'll do.
Good cast.
And just pop on the rest.
Can you send me that? Let's go. Show me where it is. Let's go and find it. The website.
Hi guys, Ella's fishing here. Today I'm going to be fishing the Middy fishing match.